Diving right in this morning. How we all doing? Good to hear it. Got my dunks. I'm ready. It's a little cold. It's a little warm. I've been up and at it. I got here before 8 on this beautiful Saturday as we were recording this. And last night, I decided to take myself to Costco and get some of the Haunted Hoops cards. It is a smoking hot deal at the Costco. Let me tell you what. You're looking at clay, candy corn refractor, and then a Jordan Walsh spider webs. The cards themselves, the card stocks, and my sign. I don't know what's going on with that. It's strange. I got to figure it out. It's a wiring. So if it turns off, we're just going to ignore it. The cards themselves, a little flimsy, but they have cool designs. Like they have this design here. It's like the goosebumps. It's fun. Yeah, I'm going to try to ignore it. Yeah, the goosebumps. That's kind of fun. Everything electronically is just turning off on me. Like my Premiere Pro just died. What is going on in here? Wiring. Anyway, we're still rolling. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Pick those up. It's $30 for 90 packs. So it's a bundle. 270 cards for $30. Great deal. Here's the catch. Every pack only has 3 cards in it. 3. And on top of that, the packs are extremely difficult to open. I did an unboxing, a pack rip, and it took me about 40 minutes to open all 90 packs. So I think I'm going to hand them out as treats on Halloween for a trick-or-treat, right? I think I'm going to do that, and that'll be fun because I'm a card shop. That's what I do. This thing is just like disco balling behind me. If you're watching, you are watching because this isn't on Spotify yet, unless you went all the way back to start over. And so I figured let's hand out some packs instead of candy. And I've been wanting to put candy in the shop. I can't quite come around on the idea of giving kids candy. I know there's gum in the packs, but most of those are vintage wax packs from like the 1980s, so nobody's really going to chew that gum. I want, personally, to have Big League Chew in here. There's a myriad of problems there. Does it teach kids to chew tobacco? I don't know. I had it as a kid, and I don't chew tobacco, so I think those things are mutually exclusive. Plus, it's gum, and it's good. It just doesn't last long. But candy, mixing sticky stuff with cards, I don't know if that's a good idea. Rolling it around the old noggin, thinking about it as an idea. We'll see. But these cards, if you want to go to Costco, and it is really a good deal because think about it. You can get a blaster with like 6 packs of, let's call it 50 to 70 cards at Target. And that's going to run you $30. So you get more cards. They're not all winners. There are a lot of inserts. I didn't pull a Wemby. So I guess that's the new benchmark. If you don't pull a Wemby, you're a failure. No big deal. I bought 3 of them. I'm not that guy who cleans out stores, even though I own a shop. It's like I have my ways to get it direct, or at least from a third party. So I'm not going to go into Walmart at 10:30 on Thursday and clear everybody out and be like, oh, you can't buy it at Walmart. You got to come buy it from me. I'm not going to do that. It's not good business either. I'd have to mark it up. Like, okay, I get up, I leave the shop, I get in line, I wait. Hopefully I'm the first one there or I have the best position I can get. If I'm not getting 20 boxes at Walmart, it wasn't worth the trip. And then if I'm buying them at 20 to 30 to 40 bucks, I've got to sell them, to make 20% margin. Like, it's more expensive to you just because I got there first. It doesn't make sense. I've heard people do it. I don't know who. Look, every time I go to Walmart, it's empty. Target, on the other hand, I have stumbled into a blaster here and there. And I'm a consumer just like you. I like buying that stuff. It's fun. I just, sit in the car in the parking lot, got my groceries, slowly unthawing or quickly as I open cards. But 3 inserts, I think, is what you can expect from those haunted hoops. They're fun for kids. I can give them away. That's 3 cards. I was driving home like, should I charge $1 per pack? No. No. What's the point? It's only 3 cards, and they're hard to open. So good giveaway for Halloween. Gonna stash those for a couple months, or maybe give them out this weekend, Labor Day. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I thought I would be well rested, but I woke up at like 5:30. It is now 9 o'clock. I could use a nap, but show goes on. This light, I'm sorry, it's distracting me because I can see myself in my monitor. So we got a Saturday. Tim is out today. This is Tim's day off, so it's good for him to have it back because we have a couple events coming up. Shout out to Carter and shout out to Chris. Shout out to Kat, my Yarmouth fam. They are doing a show and a trade night at the AmVets in Yarmouth, October 12th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. is the show, $5 entry. And then right after the show is trade night, 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. I've told this story before, but like one of the first few days I was in here, I was hanging out, and it was me and my dad. And actually Paul was in here, who used to run Don's. Shout out to Paul. And I said, hey, Paul, I just got this collection in, and he was looking through it, and I'm like a little green to the card game, so I wanted to get his opinion on stuff I should send out, stuff I should sell raw. And then shortly thereafter, this dude and his kid walk in, and it's Chris and Carter, and like we instantly hit it off, and they said, hey, can we look through this box of cards? And there was a LeBron rookie, and long story short, we made a trade, and Carter got his first ever LeBron rookie. It was a 03 Topps. Was it a Chrome? I think it was a Topps Chrome. I'll have to go back. It was a 03-04 Topps, possibly Chrome. I just can't remember. They got it here in the shop. We did a trade. The rest is history. We've been friends ever since. They have a show October 12th. Yarmouth, AmVets, $5. Come on. Great deal. I'll be set up there. I think Ryan Coliseum. He's on the flyer. Ryan will be there. Pokemon. We tried Pokemon, but it's not my bag, baby. It's not what we do. I mean, I know Pikachu and Charizard and a couple others, but it's above my pay grade. A lot of good dealers set up there. Seacoast, the guys from the Mid-Coast will be there. A lot of good product. I heard there's some heavy hitters bringing product. So October 12th, Yarmouth, be there. Then the following weekend at the Portland Expo is the Northeast Sports Card Expo. We will be set up. We got 2 tables. I shelled out the cash so we could be there, wheel and deal. We'll be bringing the Fire baseball vintage. I mean, I'm talking 1911 to now. We'll have modern, we'll have slabs. Tim's bringing stuff, I'm bringing stuff, the shop's bringing stuff. We're going to have it all hanging out there. And it's a show, so wheel and deal with us. That's what I want to do. In here, it's a retail store. I'm not really about trading every day because it's a shop. I have bills to pay. You wouldn't walk into Nordstrom and say, hey, I'll give you $20 for these pants. Price is a price. Now, I will say if you put a stack together and you're going to spend a couple $100, yeah, I'm probably going to do like 10% because repeat customers, right? It's good business. So that's October 19th and 20th, Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., I believe, is the hours for both days. And then I just found out Patrick Pass will be there. I photographed him for the Ortiz cookbook, David Ortiz cookbook, back in 2017, so I got to catch up with him. Those are the events coming up. That is kind of some shop biz. Thing I wanted to talk about today, burning on my mind. Just, I think, work-life balance. I am wanting to go on a lot of trips, and I think I just need to remember to, like, pump the brakes and I'd like to go to an Alabama game, but having Wednesday off to just go to the gym in the middle of the day, take care of some errands, do my thing, clean up around here, edit some videos, that's really going to be enough for me for a while. I'm still running a business. I really was in here for maybe more than 8 months without a day off, because I did start working on this in late October in the building, October, November. So yeah, it's probably more like 10, 11 months, but I would say 8 months, because I was trying to open January 1st. So, well, not at January 1st. I was at the Rose Bowl with my brother. So when I got back from the Rose Bowl on the 1st or 2nd, like I'd say January 3rd, from then on, I've been in here. So yeah, okay, yeah, 8 months. Took the break for the Rose Bowl. That was my break. Crazy, 70 to 48-hour trip to LA and back. Flew in. We did a red eye, so we got there the night before. I was going to go the morning of. Okay, yeah, we got there the night before, did a quick sleep, woke up, game was the next day, and then we left the night of the game. Nick Saban's last game, sad, but Alabama football today, baby, roll tide. I need to hang the banner in here. Looking forward to Alabama because we've got Jalen Milroe back, Kalen DeBoer, UW's head coach, who took them to the national championship game, is now our head coach. So the DeBoer era starts today, playing Western Kentucky. I don't think they're going to roll over. I think they're going to give us a fight, but I like that we've got our quarterback returning and just a ton of studs, blue chippers. It's Alabama football. And the reason I've been a Bama fan, they say, well, Dave, you didn't go to Alabama. That's true. I did not go to Alabama. I went to Santa Clara, who doesn't have a football team. They were disbanded in the early 90s. I got to check the math. I want to say 92, 93. So, the good news is, when I was a little kid, my aunt and uncle indoctrinated me and my brother into Alabama football. And when I went to college, I didn't even have to change allegiances because I didn't have a team. So, of course, Santa Clara basketball and all other sports, I'm all Santa Clara. But football, it's roll tide. They've had season tickets forever. So, you'll hear me talk about that a lot. It's a point of pride. I mean, it's very cool knowing somebody with season tickets. It's harder to get down to Birmingham and then drive to T-Town, to Tuscaloosa. So, Bama football's back. I got a big TV in here for a reason. If you're around, come in and watch football with me. I think my buddy John's coming in to watch some football. Georgia game's on at noon. Georgia, Clemson. Just, yeah. And then my buddy Kev just hit me up about going to the beach because I haven't been all summer. Like, I'm not kidding you. And I've had a few people be like, really, you didn't take a day off? No. Last week, Wednesday. This past week, Wednesday was my first day off in almost a year. Truly, ask Tim. Ask my dad. And when I wasn't in the shop, it's because I was driving to Massachusetts or somewhere to pick up stuff. Because I don't have a direct account yet. I've been making this business work with my dad and with Tim and Jack and Tom, the squad. But mostly of my own devices with no direct accounts. And fortunately for me, a really great third-party contact who was helping me and still is helping me get supply when I need it, because Tops hopefully is going to get all secure. We're approved. I'm trying to get product now. It's like, great. It's like, you get into college. Okay, when can I move into the dorm? It's that kind of idea. So once I can get Tops product, then it really means something to you, the customer, to my followers, viewers, whatever, friends, people that want to buy cards, collectors. How about that? Then it means something. Until then, I'm just talking about it. I can only talk about something so much. You got to walk. You got to walk the walk. And, I've been thinking back and forth. I'm like, should I close on a weekend day? And no, of course not. Why would you be closed? My thought is, like, if you're a hobby shop, being closed on a weekend day, that is wild to me. Because when are your collectors and kids and families not in school or at work on the weekend? So I figured a Wednesday, and here's how you do it, okay, for business owners. This is if you want to have a day off and you're in my situation and you haven't for a while and you just need to build it into the schedule. This is what you do. I got this tip from my brother. You are going to look at your sales trends, and luckily Square gives you these great reports. Sales trends, summary, look at number of transactions by day, and then look at it month over month, and then you'll figure out which day. Usually there's one day that is like by and large the least amount of transactions. And for us, it was Wednesday. The other kicker on that was this last Wednesday was the first day of school for a lot of kids. So I already knew I wasn't going to be getting anybody trying to get in. And of course, I updated Google, I updated Apple. I mean, you got to let people know. You can't just do it, right? Like there's ways. People look you up and they want to see if you're open. And then I was like, I'll do appointment. And then I said, I can't really do appointment because it's distracting. I've said all this before, I know. And so Wednesday just made sense. And by the way, besides going to the gym at 1:30 for like an hour and a half, I was sitting in this chair editing, and I didn't see a single soul come up to the door and try to open it. So if you were trying to get in, you didn't call me. I got one person who DM'd me, which was cool. I was like, oh, I was going to come in, but I saw you were closed. Like, you can always hit me up ahead of time. By the way, if you're still listening and you're a fan of the shop and you like buying stuff here, I'm usually in here even on that day. So if there's something that you're just burning to look at or just hang out, just hit me up. It's like the unofficial by appointment only. I don't want to advertise it like that, but you know, it never hurts to ask, right? What's the worst I'm going to say? No. And then I'm open Thursday. I don't sell medical supplies. You know, I don't sell pharmaceuticals. Nothing in here is going to save your life. It's not that deep, right? It's not do or die. So like, I have this perspective from almost dying last year from the Lyme carditis that before I had that happen to me, I was already of the motto, it's not that deep, because it's not. We're on a floating rock in the universe. It's not that deep. So now that I've literally seen my life flash before my eyes, it's a wild experience, by the way. I don't recommend it, but if you've been there, you know, it's crazy. You can't articulate it. But anybody who's told you before it happens, now you say, I understand now that you couldn't really explain it. So all that to say, it's really not that deep. I'm selling baseball cards, and it's so much fun, but it's not life or death. I'll be back tomorrow. 6 days versus 7 days. So that's kind of what I've got to say on the matter there. It's you can't please everybody, and if you try to please everybody, you will fail. You just will. But I'm looking forward to Saturday. I'm looking forward to every Saturday and Sunday in here because we got college football, we got NFL football, and we got our guy Cooper Flagg, the Mainer, who's going to be playing on Duke. So when NCAA kicks off and college basketball starts, then we got college ball. And then we're going to have NBA and then hockey. It's sports all the time, baby. And I've got chairs. You can come in here. You don't even have to buy cards. Like, you're welcome to come in here and hang out and just watch what's on the TV during our open hours. 11 to 7, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, closed Wednesday, 10:30 to 4 on the weekend. Boom, that's it. So I got to fix this light. Is seriously driving me crazy. I think I did an okay job not being distracted. I only mentioned it 4 or 5 times. And then I got to hang up my Alabama flag, get up on the ladder. So time to get busy. It's Saturday. I hope y'all, I know you're watching this on a Sunday, so I hope your weekend's going good and off to a good start. And yeah, 370 US Route 1, Scarborough, Maine. Come see me. Even on a Wednesday, just send me a DM. I will probably be right here. All right, y'all. Peace.